coaching basketball?
21 years. This is my 21. I just finished my 21st year.
So how many district titles have you had in that time?
2. Well, yeah, 2.
What got you into coaching?
I love the game. I was teaching at Lopez High School. They needed a freshman coach. Coach Yebra, the head coach at Dinky Row, knocks on my door. He says, "I heard you play basketball." And I said, "Yes, sir, I do." He said, "How would you like to coach?" And I said, "Where do I sign up?" And he pulled me out of the classroom, and off I went.
So it wasn't a planned thing. You weren't going into college.
No, it's something I wanted to do. Something I definitely wanted to do. You can't play it anymore. The next best thing is to stay in it, is to coach it. Just it was non-traditional. I didn't study PE or anything like that in college. I have a business degree, and went off to get a business degree and hopefully run a business of some sort. I ended up teaching business classes, and then the coaching avenue opened up. It kind of felt like it fell on my lap because that's what I was born to do. It's like feels right. I never thought about business afterwards. I didn't think about pursuing that anymore. When I started doing it, I said, "This is it. This is what I want to do the rest of my life." Yeah.
Who are some of your inspirations as coaches?
Well, I played for Coach Denson. He was a great coach for me. Coach Yebra himself took me under his wing from the get-go, and I coached with him for 12 years before I got my first head coaching job. And so I followed him and learned a lot from him. At the college level, I'm a Coach Krzyzewski's fan. I like to watch what he does defensively. I'm defensive minded, so I kind of love what he does. So I'm a Duke fan. But I talk to a lot of coaches. I tell everybody I'm the biggest thief there is. I watch film. I was watching film against PHA Southwest this year, and they ran an inbound play on us. It didn't work they missed the layup, but they got a wide open layup. And so we actually stole that play, and we called it Javelina, and we used it in the latter games. And I told Coach, I stole that play from you. So every coach that I come across, and I'll talk to them because I love talking basketball, they're all an inspiration one way or another, and they all, you kind of steal ideas from different people and you kind of add them to your game. I'm still learning the game. After so long, you can never think that you know everything because at that point you start growing, and so I like to continue to grow. But there's a lot of great coaches, especially here in Brownsville, and they all inspire me at one point or another.
What do you think is going to be your greatest memory from this season?
I think our greatest memory is basically finishing the season like we did. First of all, winning the district title and delivering the ball to the kids, getting when the kids, eyes lit up when they got to see their trophy. But this season is full of memories. The last second shot, still in my mind, when we beat Porter. The getting together after our last game and hugging it out with the kids and feeling the emotion that you were saying goodbye to some of your great players, and at the same time finishing out a chapter in your life, that was a big memory for me as well.